Hi guys, welcome to another 2-minute devotion with Dad. We are still in Mark chapter 14 and still at Jesus predicting Peter's denial. And this one is pretty important, I think. So I'll just read it straight through and I'll go back. So on the way, Jesus told them, "All of you will desert me, for the scriptures say God will strike the shepherd and the sheep will be scattered. But after I'm raised from the dead, I will go ahead of you to Galilee and meet you there." Peter said to him, "Even if everyone else deserts you, I never will." Jesus replied, "I tell you the truth, Peter, this very night, before the rooster crows twice, you will deny 3 times that you even know me." "No," Peter declared emphatically, "even if I have to die with you, I will never deny you." And all the others vowed the same. Now, have you ever read something and then read something else, the same thing some other time, and gone, "That's different to what I remember," but you go, "Oh, well, must be the same." Now, bit of a confession here. Mark is one of the Gospels that I rarely read compared to the other Gospels. When I was like younger, growing up and all that, I don't know why. I always thought Mark's the same. I'll just skip it, because I think I went through compared the headings with the other, like Matthew and Mark are almost identical in their format, in their headings. And just a segue, Mark was written some years later, like decades afterwards. Compiled after Mark spent time with Peter in the ministry. And so this is almost the account of Peter written by Mark after years of chewing the cud, thinking about Jesus' words, and Mark had now written this together. So that's why it's very it seems very prepared and planned, this book, because it was done several years, like decades afterwards. And that's why it's very prim and proper sometimes with the way it's prepared. But I always skipped over it, and this has now brought up this phenomenon for me where I've read something and then it was different, but I couldn't remember. Why am I saying this? This is why. Jesus said, "I tell you this very night, before the rooster crows twice, you will deny me 3 times that you even know me." Now, Mark is the only gospel that talks about the rooster crowing twice, and the other 3 talk about the rooster crowing. So, why is this important or significant? Well, as I was reading this morning, I sort of went to the whole thing. Oh, wow, I found it, the part about twice, because I've never seen it before, because I've never read Mark again. Now, when you go into Peter's actual denial, here it says, suddenly Jesus' words flashed through Peter's mind, "Before the rooster crows twice, you will deny 3 times." So it's confirmed in at least the same gospel that Jesus said that he would deny him twice. Now, I'm not having an argument about whether or not Jesus said the rooster would crow once or twice. I think it's really significant, actually, because think of it this way: Peter had years to think about this. This was his story. He knew what happened. He remembered exactly. He had decades to dwell in remorse and regret and all these things. Even though he was reinstated by Jesus, he still would have gone over this many times, as we all do from a failure, and go, "Oh, why did I do that?" He would have known. So, the point of what I'm trying to say is, isn't it cool that Jesus gave him a warning within the warning about the heads up? Because as Peter, don't forget, he would have been recounting this. Where is it? The first time Peter denied it, "I don't know what you're talking about," and went out into the entryway. He had a chance to escape. Just then, a rooster crowed. Now, this is where I just saw here some manuscripts do not include just that a rooster crowed. If this is accurate, it means Jesus gave Peter that first chance to walk away and not deny. But he knew what was going to happen. That's why he predicted it. But Peter still had that opportunity to not deny Jesus. And the first rooster crow was that warning, like, "Oh, look out, here we go." You're getting close now. And even then, Peter, as we know, continued to stay there and was challenged 2 more times, denied twice more, and then the rooster crowed the second time. So I just wanted to encourage and challenge you and myself. God gives us warnings about our own wrongdoings as we're doing them. As you know, you might get you might go to do something that you know you shouldn't be doing, and then something will happen to try to slip you up, to stop you, to thwart what's happening. And that's your warning. That's your first rooster crow. And I just wanted to put this out there, that God is on your side. Not the side that wants to do the wrong thing, the side that does not and should not be doing that wrong thing. And he will give you opportunities to escape. I can't find the verse right now, but it says God will give you opportunity to escape sin, to escape temptation. And this is our first rooster crow. We get these chances, we get opportunities to walk away. We need to take that. Peter had that. And once again, Mark's the only one that has this statement about the first and second crow. I think it's probably correct, based on the concept that he had time to think about this. So God's on our side. He wants you to win, not fail. He wants you to not sin. He wants you to not do the wrong thing. He builds into the script, the script of life, these opportunities to get away. What do? We push through into what we want to do, regardless if we're in that mindset, and we do it. Then our chance is up, and we go through the consequence, good or bad, normally bad. So I just wanted to just highlight this, that Jesus gave Peter, one of his closest disciples, a forewarning within the forewarning that what would happen, and let him know. And even though it sounded like it was going to happen anyway, he still got that warning. So if you ever have these warnings for you in your moments, take heed, run, change your course of action, do the different thing that you know you should be doing, or do not that thing that you should not be doing. It's simple, it's plain, it's sort of straightforward. And this is for me too. Okay, so it's not just the reader or listener, this is for me. So just wanted to, this is a different, all these ones are different. These are different approaches to the same old. And I pray that God will use these little devos to challenge you for your situation in your life. Because I'm not there. I'm here. I'm right now, but I'm not there. And my hope is that God will use these to challenge you and to guide you and to grow and develop you into a closer, stronger, deeper relationship with him. And then you can be more successful and victorious in your walk with him. Bless you guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.